cloudy, and all that, and all clogged up and stuff. So, clogged up and stuff. So, we're about to get into Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, a game I've been wanting to put up for a long time. I wanted to put the one for the PlayStation 3 up, but at the time we didn't have streaming tools and we didn't think about capture cards and nothing like that. So I've been, like I said, I want to do like anime, futuresque stuff, adventure. So I know how I am about these things. I'm very deep and stuff like that. And hopefully you'll enjoy this as we go through a blind playthrough because I've been waiting for this. The story, Breach, Jensen Stories, Aquarius membership, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Do the options to see how everything is. Emphasis, vibration. Audio is what I'm looking for. Music, take it down a notch, just so everybody can hear me. Kind of like keep the voice. Now keep the voice up. Sound effects, brief, yeah. Subtitle on. Okay, language and everything should be straight. So let's get into it. New game. Just give me a story, cause I want to experience it. Join the play. Master. Take down. It'll tell me in the middle of the game. Standalone experience. You want to play the advances. 12-minute recap video. Yeah, we might as well.
Was
get into the story.
Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money.
So good morning everyone that just hopped in. I appreciate it.
Machine. And in Detroit at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed.
Ooh.
A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission?
Yeah, I remember all this back in the day.
Tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it. And when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. They took out the tank named Barrett.
Hey, how's it going, Shrek? How's it going?
Penthouse apartment in
Appreciate
China.
you stopping by.
Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end.
Let a frag go.
Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone.
Oh yeah, I know. I know. It's up to you as well, man. Like I said, we gotta show the love, show the appreciation. You know, to everybody, show the support.
Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason.
Yes, indeed. No problem, man. Anytime, anytime. That way, anytime you upload or something, you checking you out, see what's what, see how things go. You got to show that support.
To force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the
This is a long
triads.
story,
Hengsha's organized
but I had to recap it because I had to get all the memory
council
back
hotel.
in.
By the time
It's been
I
a
found
long
him,
time.
Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the
Oh,
Taiyang
cool,
Medical
cool. Hey, Sonny G, what's
According to
going
Van
down?
Bruggen,
Yeah, definitely.
Zhao
Sonic
wanted
Forces,
to
I'll definitely
monopolize
watch
the
that.
augmentation industry, and had hired Black Op mercenaries.
Yeah, don't worry
to
about it, Mike.
destabilize her competition.
Like I said, it's all about the gameplay
Savage
and what you
Industries
bring.
was at the top of her list.
See, I'm using this original PlayStation mic in my ear
I
just
needed to
so
get
I
inside
can, you know,
2 a.m.
keep up with
Grab a
everything.
surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw.
Supposed to be getting a new microphone
Megan wasn't
soon,
dead.
but we'll see how that goes.
She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere, while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan.
Oh,
and
wow,
hinted at a
shoot.
group so powerful.
Yeah, I'm
it
trying to
controlled
platinum
global
it
interests.
myself. One Sonic game
Then she slipped
platinum.
into a panic room and hit me alone, forcing me to make a very quick exit.
I wanted
I
to
figured
work
Zhao
on
was
Unleash, but then it was like
Part
lost
of her
cause.
confession made sense.
Happy New Year, yes,
David
Happy
Seraph
New Year,
had been
everyone
worried about
did.
his people.
Exactly.
So worried.
I feel a little better
Wanted
after
all
my
of them
live
to
stream
have
yesterday with
subdermal
Tekken.
computer devices
Whew.
surgically implanted.
That Tekken live stream, I was
GPOs
congested
were
like a mug.
broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news.
Right,
turned
right.
those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I
Pull
wanted
this
to.
down here so I can see.
Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' first
Oh,
lady of
man.
news. Malik thought it was
That
reachable.
Tekken stream did me in, man. I was like,
The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad.
I mean, I did the video. Much appreciation to everybody that stopped by to watch the video too.
Satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands.
Brought to you by
Suspected she
Pepsi,
wanted to
everybody.
see
Brought to you by
more.
Pepsi.
But Black Op mercenaries showed up, looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova.
All right, cool. No problem. Thank you for stopping by, man.
She
Don't
waited
forget,
for
when
me
you
to
pop
track
that
Eliza's
Sonic
transmission to a
Forces,
secret
I'll
server
definitely be mine.
the Picus complex.
It'll
Then
probably
jumped
be
me
the end
from
of this
behind.
stream.
A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's first lady of news wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data
What's going
streams
down,
and
Mr.
control what
Gumbo?
people
I'm
believed.
good. I'm good, man.
Eliza told me
Sorry.
the mercs had brought in a humanity
Still
front
kind of
doctor
tired. Oh, got the green.
named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientists,
still a little bit under the
tracking
weather. It's
devices
just
while Detroit's satellites were down.
go a little bit better. I
She
can
also
speak a
told me to
little
speak
bit
to
more.
David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got
I'm
back
just
to
ready for
Detroit,
tomorrow's premiere
tensions between
with
normal
Mr.
and augmented
Azure.
citizens had reached a flashpoint.
And I've decided I'm
Riots
definitely
were
going to do
breaking out in
three
several
weeks with him, man,
UN
because
was being urged into
we had so much fun.
Sarif was
Like I
trying
said,
hard
when
to
this
convince
first
Darrow,
week comes
the
up,
inventor
and
turned
y'all see this
philanthropist
first week,
who'd once been a leading
y'all gonna be like,
proponent of
yeah.
enhancement technology to help stop
He
the
deserved,
possible
like I said, man, he
regulatory vote.
deserved getting that gold rank, even going
Sarif
further,
had a lot riding
because
on Darrow.
the matches we
Megan's
had,
discovery would have given millions of
too
people a
fun.
chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries
I got to
to the
work
top
on
of the
getting
Fortune
Mr. Wiz next after I get my third
According to
week with
Sarif,
Azure.
Megan's kidnappers knew this and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies
They said a
Illuminati.
12-minute recap. Like,
Urged me to
Jesus,
keep
they
searching.
really doing a 12-minute recap.
Determined to do so.
Yeah, I will. I mean, I still got to go to work
tracked down
tonight
Sam,
anyway.
America's
I
most
mean,
outspoken
I'm back on my
augmentation
old
opponent.
schedule. I don't go to
Bill
work till
Taggart,
like clear till 12 in the
Sandoval's
morning
boss and founder
anyway.
of
So
Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to
Ooh,
operating on
God,
Megan's
blade.
team when I confronted him,
I remember
but
those.
said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was
I
able
just
to
gotta get
trace one of the
prepared.
signals to China.
Cause like I said, now that I'm on my
Malik and I
schedule again,
immediately
get
took off
these
in
videos
pursuit.
ready
Unfortunately,
as
few
usual,
Illuminati were
and
one step ahead.
keep it going, keep it popping. About to get some travel time in
Ambushed.
soon since
Shot out of the
2018 is
sky
here,
by
so
Bell
I'll
Tower
probably be traveling
associates
to a state
seconds
near
after entering
you.
Inch's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Laura. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Sarif's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship.
Dang.
We were sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Chiron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Sarif's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Sarif had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
Wow. Real meat chunks. Ah, man. So what y'all think about that these things that gave you this order being passed, y'all?
Now look at it.
I wonder how everybody feels about that.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Is Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force action. This
Going
is Knife
smart,
Leader.
man. You
Engage
never know.
host drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
You might die all your augments, but still trying to do the dice. Let's do it.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Jensen, we're moving through... Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Gotcha. Yes. No, he's not here. No, he's not here.
العاصفة راح تكون هان عن قريب. ياه بدأت تعصف.
You just don't know. I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming.
أخبار جديدة؟ حاسس إني بلعت قزازة رمل. هذه المنطقة آمنة.
Nah, you good, my friend. You good. You are totally good. We're all soldiers. She's locked. Hacking. So I gotta try to get to the green node. This will be the best way possible.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast.
Bro.
It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Just came right loud for my controller, right? Stun gun ammo. Man, can chip off lots of shit. Cool. That's very good. Air vent. Smart vision, please. That's great. Hang on a second, everybody. Yeah. Hello. Sorry about that, everybody. Just want to make sure everything is all well and good. Hang on a second. Make sure everybody can hear me. Make sure my volume's up. Okay. Because the missus likes to call. Like, everybody likes to interrupt me while I'm streaming. Alright, the Lazarus landing alternate triggers the... Okay. So I gotta go down. Cool. Stealth. Follow the green hologram. Yeah, let's do it. Leg silencer, augmentation. Press L1. Alright, so right now go here. Activate. Leg silencer augmentation. Activate glass.
احسس اني شفت حاجة. انا متأكد ان مفيش حاجة اصلا. دوشة. دايما بيكون في حاجة تعدل علينا. دايما بيكون في حاجة تعدل دلوقتي. خلص عليه دلوقتي. احنا هننتقم منه. وقفش الضرب عشان اعرف اتحرك. استوعدك السيفون بسرعة. هتستخبى مني فين؟
Installed the signal booster already?
المخزن والمخازن موجودة على السطح عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. There is too much riding on this deal. Last thing we need is the guns breaking down.
فاهم؟ يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. Want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
No, there's nothing here, just that.
Careful on here. My bad, everyone. If I'm not talking, I'm like trying to be into the store. I almost got myself messed up already. Guess he's not coming back.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jinn's communications booster, if you can disable it.
Roger that.
What's taking so long? Something? Good. All is quiet, as predicted.
I don't care. I just want to get out of here.
Must be early. I don't see any. سمعك. الموضوع شكلها هتطول، لازم نخلص بسرعة. مفيش حاجة هنا، حاول.
حاسس إني شفت حاجة.
Get behind something! In the vent!
Dang, you want to go in, but you're trying to go in. How did you see me? Come on. That was the biggest how did you see me?
استنى هنا. قدامي انت الاول.
You're still searching. There it is. Still searching, huh?
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jinn's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Singh any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبقى علينا الحاجات جاية كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس إن أنا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Miller, I've disabled the Jinn's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Keep out! Over there! No! Get going! I'm moving! Stepping up here! Lay down some cover fire! Enemy safe!
Where you come from?
Pop him over the edge! Shit!
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Access granted.
Whew. It's gonna take some getting.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4, in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you, shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on our ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepherd.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Augs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the? The park has been crashed. Shepherd is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up!
Greedy. Making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that. Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! And planned. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Madness is gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there.
Peter T.
Millions of people.
Thank you for stopping by, my friend.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation industries closely to the worst.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Possible detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has passed
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have Task Force 29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. The sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The Og incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our ultimate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Huge. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
I'll secure your communications, Bob. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Jaina's won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
It's kind of bad how they had the conference room and all of these holograms. That'd be like the safest bet.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
A stranger falling asleep on you for real. Joke.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Cut off.
No, I'm afraid they are not. The papers are no good. You just let my wife drink. You, come here. Me? Yes, you.
So sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank. Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
We could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up.
Hang on a second.
Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last-minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. We've got a team in Oman. And they're a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augover, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Just watch yourself, Clank.
Brought this on
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
There's always some action going down.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help.
Heavy. Whew. That's crazy, man.
Hold on.
Shit.
Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Crips just lying everywhere, aren't they? Maybe he needs a shower. Some of this. Painkillers. This is not for the faint of heart of getting into the shower, everybody. Figure everybody just needs to be twins.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarif.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Sarif.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam! I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could, after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Roca Seca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life, because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm, meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Augs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
Nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased to your name.
Right, you know what I mean?
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
That's crazy, Char, man.
Thanks,
I feel you.
I appreciate it, really.
I feel you, man.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Right now, this is like real interesting right here. The only thing I won't do with this game is bore anybody with like side missions. You know what I mean? Story, yeah, but side missions, nah. Like I said, what if you guys gain it? You know what I mean? Yeah, cause like I said, what if you guys like get the game or something like that? You never know. You know what I mean? Is it a way I can get dressed? Can't be walking around with just a naked. There we go.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack.
Tracer 34.
I need to get them looked at.
I mean, I've got Senpai
There's
as
a
my
lot of
channel.
work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Okay, everything is on air. Still can't do nothing about the arguments.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option.
Yeah.
I got it.
Christelle. A nice girl. She used to babysit my kids. Get lost, wrench. Yes.
Sorry, not right now.
Yes, we step.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear. I don't want to fuck with you either. But things need to change around here. I got the connections now. I go to the valleys. With that kind of muscle, I can expand this whole operation. The only deal that the valleys is 20. That's it. 20% guarantees neon is the go-to drug all across Europe. 20% is nothing for that kind of reach. Well, I'm bringing the valleys, so I take 50% of what's left. It's only fair. Look, I am bringing the valleys to the table. I deserve a fucking bigger piece.
To build special living quarters for you and your kind.
People out of their homes and into sequestered environments. There's no fear and expedience. That is why I moved to the intellect complex.
I thought you were We're the
Why don't you scan somebody else? Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu nouze. Fine. Can I go now?
Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách. Po útoku na Ručičkově nádraží se stále pohřešuje několik osob. Podrobnosti najdete na webu státní policie. Potenciálně zmatené či zraněné jedince prosím ohlaste útočení, které odešle...
If you're not shopping, you don't need to stick around.
You looking for the best prices in Prague? Not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
I don't have any.
Sorry, it's a deal breaker. But find me again if you get in, okay?
Stop right there! Yeah, you! Down on your knees! Hands behind your head. Yes, I'm going to frisk you now. Don't move. That's for me to find out. Hold still. You have nothing to worry about. Okay, hands behind your back. No, you're innocent. Just like everyone else.
Don't forget.
How much longer is it going to be?
The ladder around here. I thought I was able to do that. trying to get into that one part. This is a regular short.
I was talking about some serious shit. So let's keep going. First of all, let me get this out of the way without
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
Really? Okay. She says so.
Sorry, cannot help. We should dump. Bomb attacks.
Keep policing there. All you need to find a way inside.
Připomínáme, že v Praze až do odvolání platí stav nouze.
What's that?
It doesn't start raining.
There's a scaffold.
Don't blow your
Alright, let's fortify this, y'all. We need to get to the green.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
It must be quitting time soon, yeah? Robomir can come up with the free guts. Yeah.
Not dark. Run out, I mean.
Hope that drone doesn't come over here again. Don't blow your stupid place.
So wait a minute, I can't, charging.
Like this. Humanity wins.
All because I shot the dude that was looking. That was crazy. We're gonna get past that part, and then I'm gonna end the stream.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Take a step back, Cannon.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
You go first! I watch behind!
goddamn brute! Shoot him now! I hope you don't do this for a living, Connor. My brother spit on you from heaven! Why did you even come here, Uyoba? Come on! Are you so stupid? Beg for it, peasant! Face me, fruits!
This pissed me off.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Shit was crazy.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
Nothing I couldn't handle. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Right.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty folks of yours. Real close look. So, So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
You make it sound so freaking creepy.
What exactly are you going to do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Hang on a sec. You're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle.
The chair.
I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Ottar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Ottar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
All right, let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it. Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these... I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Seraph installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you want to use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using.
I'm trying to find which one to shut down.
Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want.
Okay.
Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my AUGs. If there's something inside me I don't know about, he's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what? Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
That's a key thing.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... It would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise. I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Alright.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
He gave me a lot of practice. Save right here, create new file. Cool. So right there, I'm gonna stop right there, everybody. I thank you for stopping by the Zen Chamber. Be ready for the premiere tomorrow of Street Fighter. Thursday night fights. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. Much appreciated. God bless. Y'all take care.